Hey everyone, my name is Ozomatli2099 and I'm back with another review. Today we have Iron Man set number 76327. This is the Iron Man Mk4 bust. It has 436 pieces, it's an 18 plus set, and I got mine on discount. I have seen it as cheap as $25, so I really do feel like this is a set you can probably get on discount, and I probably would wait till it's on discount. And I only say that because I'm not too much of a fan of the face, to be honest with you. I do think the shoulders and the chest piece look good, but once you get to the eyes, I feel like it's a bit, I don't know, the eyes and the forehead for me are a little off, but we'll see how it is on the actual build. I am surprised. I do like this. I honestly I was won over by the building technique. I think it's pretty unique in the way you have to design the head. It's in between two bags, and you kind of build it upside down. And he has a big brain. Like, I think he has a bigger brain than Spider Man when I was building him. And Venom has no brain, so that's hilarious. But yeah, I like that aspect. They thought about that. That was hilarious. The interesting part is that they show a lot right here, and that's a choice, and I think it's an interesting choice because again, this suit is from the second Iron Man film from 2010. It's the suit he has in the beginning of the film, and I have to say I do like the aspects that they like kind of emulated in there by showing some of the design. The shoulders are like some of the coolest aspects because this little missile is able to turn out. You can display it with the missile or without, and it's on both sides. So that's the coolest aspect I feel like they brought to this build. This is like the feature I think of this build. They also made the mouth move, which is pretty funny. If I can get that to move, yeah, there you go. Cheeseburger. Anyway, um, yeah. So I like the shoulder missiles. This is super fun. They're pretty small, but again, in the film, I feel like it was pretty unique having the tiny little missiles. I honestly like it displayed. I think that's pretty cool. Just the little aspect of it, It adds so much to the build. And then this is the back area, which the back area you kind of clip this on, and I like how much it covers the build, and it's super unique. I always like the newer like clip pieces that they use right here. It's like on a little clip, so that can move up and down, and you can kind of rotate it as well if you wanted to. I like how you can tell it's a younger suit in the timeline because of the whole like how much it's showing the missiles on the shoulders on both sides, the arc reactor, how it's a circle. Yeah, it's really cool. I think the building technique of how you have to build the head, his big noggin in there, I'd have to argue it's accurate. Let's take a look at the minifigure. So here's the Mark IV up close. I do like this minifigure. I think it's pretty cool. He has gray and silver printing on his legs there, which I think is pretty nice. That's kind of rare. And then on the back side here, I do wish there was arm printing, or honestly something that like you know how they used to give us like the pieces to make him fly. I kind of wish that was included on this, but I do like the newer helmet printing. Like this is, if you compare it from a minifig from 2010, like this is. Wait, when was the first? It couldn't have been that early. Honestly, I don't know. When did we get our first Iron Man minifig? What set was that? So many questions. Who knows? But anyway, I like this minifig. He is pretty cool. I like that he gets to be a part of my lineup now. The boots. Hold on, let me get him off the stand. The boots. If you're wondering what his head looks like without a helmet, this is the typical Tony Stark head. Nothing crazy here. I do like that back printing though. Oh my god. Alright, cool. But yeah, I'm not mad at it. I like this minifig. He's pretty dope. I'm not opposed. He's Is he my favorite Iron Man minifig? No, because he doesn't have arm printing. But the boots, the freaking boots. I don't know why I like the boots so much. So overall, I do like this set. I feel like it's pretty unique. I think this was Marvel's first. Wait, no, it could have been Spider-Man or this one was first, or maybe they came out at the same time. But I do like the aspect. Oh, look, I put this one and that one. That one's backwards and that one. I don't know. I don't know how it's supposed to be. I'll go back and fix that. But I do like this set. I feel like overall, I would honestly, it's so hard because the building technique of this set is super unique to the other ones. There's so many different clip pieces and things that have to go at a certain angle, or else they're not gonna like really push or fit well together. Like you can't really move these like chest plates because if you do, the this little piece will pop off on the corners right here. But yeah, it's just the articulation of this build is fascinating to me. I like how you design the head and it's two different parts that you kind of put together. The eyes, it wasn't clocking to me how this build was gonna work, but it ended up coming out like really fascinating. You kind of build it upside down and then put two pieces together to build out the head. And I like how much of the area is exposed right here, but I do think the head or the helmet needed to be a little bit bigger. From the side profile, it looks pretty nice, but when I look at it from the front area and overall when I stand back, I feel like it just needs to be slightly bigger for the build to match the body. And then I don't like this black piece on the back area. Um, yeah, I just don't like how it messes up the illusion. But that's that's what they went for. And yeah, the back area is it's not bad. It's nothing to go crazy for. Typically, you're gonna display it um, like against a wall anyway, or where they can't see the back. So it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Overall, I give this set a I give it a B plus or an A minus. I like the build. I don't like the price, but I did get it on clearance or discount. And I got it to build out the set of the other ones. But yeah, I do like how this build came together. I would probably say it's the least favorite of the bus. I would argue, I don't know, I can't. Honestly, Spider Man, I'm such a Spider Man fan that like I'm biased and I want to put him first. But the Venom build, I feel like is the most accurate, but still it's small. Like you feel like it's big. It's big for Venom. Like don't get me wrong, but when you compare it with the other ones, I feel like the Iron Man one just feels a little bit smaller. I like how he has the missiles that makes him stand out. You can move his mouthpiece, which is kind of funny. His chest plate is pretty nice. I do like the building technique. The eyes are interesting. I think when you build them out, they work, but when you see them on a box, you're kind of just like, what are you doing here? But I think it works on camera. I don't know. Maybe you guys let me know. And I do like the Iron Man minifigure. He's pretty cool. He could have had some blast pieces or like, his takeoff pieces, whatever you want to call it. The two studs and then the two little cylinder pieces. I feel like would have gone a long way. Or even just like him blast. Oh, if they made like a chest piece blasting, that would be super cool. But yeah, I mean, I have you guys seen who's next? Hint, hint. It may be a variant. Who knows? But it is Doctor Doom. It's been leaked, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about the photos. I'm hoping. I'm just waiting on the official release. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts of this Iron Man Mark IV. Peace in our time.